Oh yeah, this is on fire. Sorry for the hard transition there. Just got a call from some company making sure that they wanted me to know that they're hiring only local candidates. It's not something they said, but whatever. This is a really important phone call to say, hey, we're not offering you a job, but we'd still like to interview about it. So, cool. I mean, whatever. What kind of item would you get that would increase your darkness? It's like suntan lotion. Oh, look, a bomb. I think that's something I really like about Specter Knight too, is just at no point does he ever feel clunky. It just feels, it's just fun to play as. Whoops. Okay. Oh, that like catapulted me to my death. That was unexpected. So at this point I'm pretty sure I know that I bought the wrong curio, just because a lot of the... Well, no, I guess that's the upgraded version. But the other curio I could have bought, I guess it doesn't matter there, will actually get me my gold back. Like, it can be used to retrieve gold from when I die. Which, I don't die very often. But... No, I definitely anticipate dying a lot on Propeller Knight stage. The Explodatorium, maybe. And like the Tower of Fate entrance. A common area to die a lot on. Because, you know, it's like the last level, basically. Huh, I should pay attention to, like, if I have life left or not. Especially if I'm going to talk about how I barely ever die playing this game. Alright, whatever. I think they put that ghost there specifically for that reason, of being like, well, let's make sure they're not going too fast. These zombie guys have, like, crazy health. I remember them taking like 5 hits apiece. Seems like a bad idea. Oh, there we go. You just kind of, as they would say, damage boost through that. I think it's the terminology. Alright. Which is fine, because I can always do that too. Sometimes I forget you guys are out there. I mean, like, you're technically not out there right now, although you could be. So if I just get really intense and start staring at the screen, at least you guys have face cam so you can look at me, I guess. If that's what you're into. A surprise attack? Hardly befitting the honorable warrior I had hoped to meet. Ah, the race yet speaks of honor, having surrendered his own, to serve as an errand boy. Hiss. I don't think I've ever seen anyone physically and literally hiss before. I merely invite you to continue your trials at the behest of the Enchantress. Her power is unmatched. And she expects this empty, broken husk to intimidate me? Your power is untrue, but mine comes from within. Let me demonstrate. This guy has the power of God and anime on his side. Is that the meme? This is like, of the characters they add that have nothing to do, I won't say nothing, but like very little to do with the actual main story. This is probably the one I care the least about. Like even right now, if you ask me what his name is, I literally just read a bunch of lines that would say what his name is, and I could not tell you. Oh, the Phantom Striker. I guess I did remember that. But barely. You're mostly forgettable. Pant. You may match me in battle, but you and your cohorts are unfit to rule this land. And read that sentence. Your days are numbered, wretch. I will roam free and see your kind vanquished to the last. Alright. That's fair, I guess. Okay, thank God. This makes the game so much better. Yeah, the Skeletal Sentry is cool, and probably more useful than I give it credit for, but I hardly ever use it. This area is cursed as well. Tread carefully. I think this also cuts through these, like, beams. Yep. Or it doesn't cut through them, but it blocks them. The stronger version might. That's the other cool thing about this is all of these curios you get, you can upgrade to, like, a better version of them. And some of them are really awesome. Excellent. Away we go. I don't really use the boomerang one very often. There's one that, like, kind of circles around all the different platforms. Forget what that one's called. That one's really awesome. I use that one kind of a lot. That curio's no mere bauble. Use it wisely. These creatures are gathering around a vessel marked with curios. Perhaps I'll make an offering. Offer 1,000 gold? Sure. The vessel can hold far more than that pittance. But it's a start. Yeah, so you just keep throwing gold at this. I think this is the last time I have to do it. So it's like 3,000 gold to even get the chance to upgrade your curios. But I don't remember if he uses... Yeah, he does. So I don't remember if he takes gold or not. But he's really important. So the entire point of this lantern is to just keep repainting this guard to all the different versions you find in the different levels of this game. And then you can talk to him. I think this is like Dive Knight's person. Yes. What's the big idea? My suit is all rusted. Hey, like this I can pass myself off as a guard of the Iron Whale. I'll need some kind of nautical attack. Whatever. I'll just grab an anchor or something. It's kind of funny. Yeah, all the knights in the Iron Whale just throw an anchor in like some parabolic kind of path. It's kind of like the Castlevania. No, the cross goes that way. There's an item in Castlevania that does basically the same thing. I sure can't think of it right now, though. Those are games I actually need to play. I've not played through any but maybe the first Castlevania, and I didn't beat it because it's the first Castlevania. next to impossible. Alright, so I think I'm gonna finish this episode, and this is gonna be a weird one, because like part 1's gonna end with me being like, alright, I need to take this phone call. And then this one's just gonna be like shorter now as a result. This will be probably close to 15 minutes or something, but I'm gonna do this, which, welcome. If you visit the Endless Parapet. But for the brave, I offer a brief diversion of my own design. So, this is, yeah, like an endless scrolling, well, it's not endless, it definitely has an end. It's like a giant scrolling vertical tower. You have to platform that's randomly generated. It's really fun and really hard. As if the Enchantress has the time for diversions. I've been here far longer than she. I merely reward the odd seeker of thrills, and none harm me. Care to play my game? If you fare well, there may be a reward. Heck yeah, dude. Then we shall begin. Please board the platform. Alright. I've beaten this a few times, and it's probably not gonna happen. That's why this might be a decent way of like end capping these episodes, is doing a trial run on this, because I'm not likely going to beat it. I've beaten it a few times, but while I'm running on a few hours of sleep and also pretty sick, probably not going to be the time that it happens. If it is, though, I'll continue to do it. We'll see how many times I can beat this. Don't worry, you'll all get your money's worth. Whew. Well, that was a shorter-lived run than anticipated. So I'm going to try it at least once more. That was really depressing, so I was like, oh, go back, I can run up the wall. It's going to take a lot of time, but I'll still have time to do it. I was barely ahead of the curve on that one either. You performed admirably, but the goal remains elusive. Perhaps you'd like to try again sometime. Yes, and that time is right now. Pardon me. Alright. Sometimes you get better and worse builds anyway, so... I'm not gonna say that, like, it's easier sometimes or not, because I swear it puts in almost every segment every time. And there are certain segments that for sure go in every time. Dang. Normally I can, if I hit that dude with my scythe, I can just kind of jump over him. That saves a little bit of time. It's kind of pointless to just kill him, just to kill him. So try and scythe surf as much as possible, because generally it saves time, unless you end up dying as a result. Because I don't know, you can still use your scythe while riding your scythe, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But maybe you don't use your scythe. I don't really pay attention to that animation. Oh no. See, you can also, if Horus catches up to you with the that line there, you also die, so... Ah! Dang it. Hey, what's up, Luigi fan? This is an odd time for you to get here, unfortunately, because I'm about ready to go offline. If you want to catch the other parts of the stream, though, they will be on YouTube at mildkratz, or youtube.com/c/mildkratz. And yeah, so anything you missed here, you can definitely catch up on. And hopefully I'll be back a lot sooner this time, because I know I keep saying that, like I'm going to come back, and then I just end up disappearing for a month again. But with any hope, I might actually be back sooner this time. So anyway, it's going to be me signing off. But it's nice seeing you again, Luigi fan. From Finland, Netherlands. One of those, Finland. Have a good one, everybody, especially Luigi fan.